This friend of mine was working for Symantec, and his boss basically said, maybe we should know something about our users. We're trying to figure out what products we should develop. Maybe we should learn some more about our users. And so Richard said, well, I know this guy. And they hired me to do 4 or 5 interviews where I would go out and sit with somebody in their office space and talk to them about Symantec products and how they did their work and what they needed and whatever. And then I did a report and included an edited segment from a Marx Brothers movie in the report, which was really nice.
What was the segment?
I'm not quite sure how I don't know how I did that then, because how would I have done the video? Anyway, I did. I took like a 6-minute scene in a Marx Brothers movie and edited it down to about 2. It was a scene from At the Races where Groucho buys from Chico. I think it's actually pronounced Chico, not Chico. Chico was a racetrack tout, and he was selling tip books. And so he sold one to Groucho, and Groucho flips through the book and says, well, so what's this? What does this mean? He says, oh, you need a code book. And he sells him a code book, and he sells him another book that he needs to interpret, and he ends up with a wheelbarrow full of these books. And I, the point I was making was this is kind of people's experience with these products, is that they just are constantly having to learn more about the product just to get it to do what it was supposed to do in the first place. And
really subtle, Steve.
So yeah, it was really good. I still have it around someplace, I think, and it was, and I guess that sort of, I guess that was, that's as close as I can think of to something that indicated how I was going to turn out. That was kind of still what I do to this day, is take that kind of attitude towards it.
Do you recall the reaction when you played the video?
They thought it was funny, and they were very pleased. It's like it was an interesting presentation. So there you go. Everybody's bored at work. So.